Welcome to the new video, Old Cryptocoins, in the world of coin collecting. Few treasures evoke as much fascination as the seemingly ordinary coins that end up being worth a fortune. Among these hidden gems lies the 1968 Liberty One dime from the United States, a coin that, at first glance, looks just like any other dime jingling in your pocket. But beneath its modest exterior is a story of rarity, mystery, and incredible value. Today, we explore why the 1968 Liberty Dime has become one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatic history. To understand the true significance of the 1968 Liberty Dime, we must first revisit the historical context of its time. The year 1968 was a transitional period in U.S. coinage, only a couple years after the removal of silver from circulating dimes. The U.S. Mint had ceased the production of 90% silver dimes in 1964, replacing them with copper-nickel-clad coins starting in 1965. By 1968, the new clad composition was fully established, and the Mint was producing dimes in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, what sets the 1968 dimes apart isn't just a change in composition. It's the proof coins minted in San Francisco that have captured the attention of collectors. Most notably, the 1968 S. Roosevelt dime proof, issued without a mint mark, has created a storm in the numismatic community. Normally, proof coins from San Francisco are struck with an S mint mark, but a very small number of these 1968 proof dimes were mistakenly minted without the mint mark. This tiny omission transformed these dimes into ultra-rare collectibles worth thousands of dollars. These era coins are known as the 1968 No S proof dimes, and they are incredibly rare. Only a few dozen are believed to exist, making them one of the most valuable modern dimes in circulation. To find one in pristine condition is like discovering a needle in a haystack. What makes them so valuable is not just their rarity, but the fact that they were never meant to exist. These dimes were struck using proof dies that accidentally lacked a mint mark, and they were released before the error was detected. Collectors are always on the lookout for dimes from 1968, without the S mint mark on the obverse side. It's a tiny detail that requires sharp eyes, but it can make the difference between a 10-cent piece and a coin worth more than $30,000. One such example, graded PF 68 by a reputable grading company, sold for over $40,000 at auction. This shows just how passionately collectors pursue these rare finds and the incredible premium they are willing to pay. The story of the 1968 No S dime also sheds light on the broader role of mint marks and how essential they are in identifying the origin of a coin. The mint mark not only tells us where a coin was made, but also helps in identifying errors that can lead to such high-value variations. This accidental omission on a proof coin meant for collectors only amplifies the irony of its worth today. It was an error in quality control of the highest level, the production of special proof coins intended for elite collectors, yet the flaw became its greatest feature. Over time, the hunt for the 1968 No S dime has become legendary. Stories of collectors scouring their proof sets, hoping to uncover the elusive no mint mark dime, have become common in the numismatic community. Many people unknowingly possess proof sets from 1968, passed down through generations, sitting in attics or drawers, unaware that a small fortune might be hiding inside. It's this possibility that keeps the excitement alive and pushes new and seasoned collectors to continue the hunt. Interestingly, this wasn't the only time the U.S. Mint made this error. Similar No S dimes also appeared in other years, such as 1970 and 1975. But the 1968 version remains one of the first and most valuable of all. The earlier the error, the more desirable the coin becomes. It represents not only a minting mistake, but a piece of history, one that speaks to the human aspect behind machinery and quality control. Beyond errors, the 1968 dime also stands as a symbol of the transition era in U.S. coinage. The 1960s saw rapid changes in the composition of American coins due to rising silver prices. Silver dimes disappeared from everyday circulation, and the government's decision to switch to a clad composition marked a major turning point in coin production. The 1968 dimes were among the earliest products of this new era, carrying both historical and collectible significance. While millions of 1968 dimes were produced in Philadelphia and Denver for everyday use, it's the proof sets from San Francisco that hold the key to unlocking the coin's extraordinary value. It's important to remember that the No-S dimes are only found in proof sets, not in circulation. That's why opening up and examining those original U.S. Mint proof sets from 1968 is so crucial for collectors. Just one missing S can transform a $10 proof set into a five-figure payday. To the average person, a dime is a simple coin used for parking meters, vending machines, or tossed into a piggy bank. But to a numismatist, each dime tells a story. The 1968 Liberty One dime, especially the elusive No-S proof version, is a chapter filled with mystery, rarity, and immense value. Its legacy continues to grow as more collectors discover its hidden worth and add it to their list of dream finds. Even today, professional coin dealers and grading services encourage people to check their proof sets. A complete and untouched 1968 proof set might be the hiding place for one of these rare No-S dimes. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified only a few examples, and their population report confirmed just how scarce these coins really are. This low supply and high demand are the perfect recipe for a coin to soar in value. The most expensive 1968 Liberty dime ever sold brought headlines when it appeared at a major numismatic auction. With a high-grade designation and impeccable proof finish, the coin drew fierce competition among bidders. In the end, it sold for more than $40,000, proof that even a dime can be worth its weight in gold if it carries the right mix of rarity and history. This astonishing sale not only highlighted the value of the 1968 No-S dime, but also served as a reminder to collectors everywhere. Never overlook small details. That tiny mint mark or the lack thereof could mean the difference between common and extraordinary. It's what makes coin collecting such a rewarding and thrilling pursuit. In conclusion, the 1968 Liberty One dime stands tall among the giants of American coinage. It proves that value doesn't always come in large denominations. Sometimes, the smallest coins tell the biggest stories. The combination of a rare minting error, limited availability, historical timing, and collector demand has turned this dime into a numismatic legend. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the story of the 1968 No-S dime is one that captures the imagination and reminds us all to keep looking, because treasure might be closer than we think.